Hey, I think we have sound now. Sorry, batteries went dead in the mic. But I think it's working now. It shows that it is. What's going on, everybody? Should be sound now, Mike Bird, hopefully. I saw it on the my little chat screen here, my thing not moving, so I figured it was messed up. Okay, good. Okay, now. Cool. Yeah, battery went dead in the other mic. Cool. So what's going on, everybody? Good to see you all tonight. So I've got Brian Chambers, Reckham Roy, Mike Bird, CBO. Who else we got? Paul McNeil. Sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, Airvex, how you doing, man? Good to see everybody on this lovely Saturday night. Turn up the microphone. Can you hear me now, Spence? Can you hear my dog in the background drinking water? Nope, don't get by the cords, buddy. Come on. Let's get up. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Last thing I need is my dog knocking over my camera. That would not be good. CTRC Flying 2011, how you doing, man? Good to see you. First time in the live stream, man? Well, welcome. Good to see you. Paul McNeil just picked up a PA 18 1700mm. That's what's up, dude. Good deal. Those are always good flyers. Always good flyers. We're going to go ahead and unbox this drill tonight and assemble it. Went on a little bit later than usual tonight, but that's always... You never know what time I'm going to go on usually on Saturdays. I try to hit 9, but if there's things going on and whatnot, sometimes I'm later to the show than usual. But awesome. Yeah, good to see everybody in here. It's a hot summer night here in northern Indiana. I got attacked by blue jays earlier when I let my dogs outside. Apparently they have a nest in the back, so that was fun. But yeah. Went to a buddy's gender reveal party today. He's having a boy, so we've got another pilot coming here soon. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get in this bad boy. I'm just making sure I have my radio and everything with me so we can hook it up. I've been pumped. I've had this for like, well, since Tuesday, I think. Monday or Tuesday it came, so I've been waiting all week to get this unboxed here. So without further ado, we're just going to dive right into it. CTRC, you said it's your first time in here. How long you been flying, man? Quite a while? Or are you just getting into it? Holy smokes, it's hard to want to get out of there. Set that over there. For a small plane, whoa! Timber. For a small plane, this thing's a lot heavier than you would expect. Grab the manual off the back here real quick. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot scissors today. There we go. Use one of these to cut stuff open with. Someone say something in the chat for me if you can still hear me. I just want to make sure it didn't go out again. My luck, I'd get into this whole thing and then it wouldn't be like recording or something. Let's see here. I don't know why my chat quit working on here for some odd reason, but I can see it on my phone, so we're good. All right, cool. RC since 2011, full scale before that. All right, that's what's up, man. Awesome. Good. Okay, I can see you got the chat through my phone here, so that's just what we're gonna have to do since it quit working on my screen here for some odd reason. Let's see here. Just gonna try fixing it real quick. I just didn't want to start building the plane and then have like nobody in here. So good. Nope. Browns there. I'm just gonna try doing something real quick here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think it's working now. All right. Anyhow, sorry about that. So let's go ahead. We'll get into this thing. I was just checking out the manual real quick here. See what we're getting into. It looks like it's probably pretty simple as usual with E-flite stuff, you know. Yep. Looks like it's going to be pretty simple. Hopefully you guys got to get out and do some flying this weekend. It's been windy here the past few days. I was going to go out the other night, I think, what was it, Thursday night? Yeah, Thursday night, but it was a little breezy. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys down at Neffy this weekend. That should be a pretty good show. Or next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. All right. RW, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Still not sure why my darn chat isn't working on my screen, but it's not the end of the world. That's what happens every time you do an update on one of these things. Something quits working. So it looks like it's a one-piece wing. That's pretty cool. I didn't know if it was a two-piecer or a one-piecer. We got some foam protectors in here. All right. So here's our main wing. It's got the quick connect right there. And looks like it's going to be pretty easy to put on. Just two little, just tongue and groove it in the front and two little thumb screws in the back there. Looking good. Ah, I see what they did there. It even clips into here for transport when you take off the wing. That's pretty nifty. I like it. I like it. Innovating. Innovating. You can hardly walk, messed your back up playing with a dog. Man, I've been there. Not even playing with a dog, just bent wrong and messed my back up. Been there before. I can't believe this little thing's 4S though. It's not the biggest thing in the world. It's 4S. It should haul. Oh yeah, party down there at Indy. I got a bunch of buddies down there. Hopefully that rain holds off. I saw they were calling for rain tomorrow or thunderstorms. Hopefully that holds off. That's one thing. I've lived in Indiana my whole life, besides when I was out in California for that year and a half or two. And I've still never been to the Indy 500. I don't know why. I need to go one of these years. Especially since I'm into race. I mean, I like NASCAR and stuff. I usually watch NASCAR every weekend. I'm pulling for Kyle Larson tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's a pretty bird, Paul. Blew your back out with a sneeze once? I guess all it takes is a little something to do it, that's for sure. Alrighty. Take this side apart first. There's our rudder, and I'm really digging that there's a lead coming off of it because we have a light on the tail, so that's good. I like lights. Give me as many as you can, as long as it looks scale. There's our landing gear conjoiner, it looks like. I really dig E-flite planes. They put a lot of thought in their stuff. Oh yeah. Nice aluminum landing gear. Ooh, it's got the cushy tires too. It's not those hard, crappy tires. Oh, I like that. It's got really nice, cushy tires on it. Almost like a Dave Brown. I'm digging that. Always root for the underdog in racing. Yep, I get that. Oh, Eddie K, I'd love to go to a race at Talladega. That's on my bucket list. Me and Scott almost went a couple years ago, and after Beham Jam, and we didn't get around to it, unfortunately. Maybe next year, though. Next year, after I get done at Beham Jam, maybe shoot down to a race over there. I heard it's a blast. Holy smokes, I just noticed something. They finally used like aluminum or metal thumb screws instead of those crappy nylon ones that I hate, like come with the EC 1500. Thank you, E-flite. They do listen. You're only 5 miles away, Brian. Well, you can probably hear it from your house then. Probably be able to see the Thunderbirds tomorrow, man. My buddy said they were flying over quite a bit. I have a few friends that live down there. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. And here is our fuse. Check it out. Love the prop too. Silver and red. It's looking pretty. Looks good. Finish is really nice on this. Just peeping it out. It comes with an AR 631. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. Make sure we got everything out of the box here. We'll toss this to the side. Looks like we're good. Okie dokie. Pop open the hatch quick. Oh yeah. Plenty of room for activities up there in the battery hatch too, so plenty of room for adjustment if you need it. I'm pumped. I haven't had a decathlon since my big, I had a big Phoenix decathlon, shoot, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago. I can't remember, it's been so long. But this is just a much smaller version, but decathlons, as far as I know, they've always flown good. At least mine did, the big balsa one, so. Jeff in Lower Alabama, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Good to have the crew here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start building this thing. Whoa. Snapperoo. Let's try and figure out what a couple of these things are in here real quick. Interesting. It's got good magnets. And this is, all of this is nice too because they put plastic edging on all of this right here, so you're not tearing up the foam, taking off the canopy, and then even the canopy itself has plastic edging all the way around it. So pretty slick. I like it. The whole thing. I like it. That way you're not tearing up stuff or putting thumbprints in it or anything like that. All right. Nice strong magnets too. Good deal. Good deal. So, first off, see what the proper steps are. Have to paint the prop flat black? Yeah. I should probably order like a Zor wood prop or something and throw one on there, but we'll see how this is. The silver's not too bad, I kind of dig it. So first step is they want us to put on the landing gear with M3x10 machine screw. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. And everything else is pretty simple from there. Interesting. Oh, I see what they, okay. We'll get there. When we get there, I'll show you what it is, but that's pretty neat. Okay, I see what they did here. All right, anyhow. Mike Bird, yeah, this is 3 or 4S on this girl here. So I think I have a 3S with me to bind it up tonight and whatnot and set my rates and everything, but I'll definitely be probably flying at 4S for sure. I've seen one other guy with one of these at Beham, and it flew really fast. It was really quick on 4S, so it looked pretty zippy. Looked very capable of 3D stuff too, so I'm excited. I'm real excited. And I think, oh yeah, it's got a nice little headlight on the front there too, right underneath the prop. So should be a pretty good evening flyer for a lot of you. It has plenty of lights on it. All right, let's go ahead and dig into it. They also have on the bottom here nice little I don't know what you want to call them, guides, so this goes on perfectly. You don't have to worry about it moving around on you or anything when you're trying to bolt it up. Dang, Paul, that's a smoking deal, dude. Smoking deal. Every time I see those kinds of deals, you know, like ones that are too good to be true, they're always like in another state or too far to drive from me. do see them every once in a while though. That's awesome that you got a smoking deal though, man. Let's see what size these are. 2-0. Oops. And here I am forgetting stuff already because I'm getting too excited. Gotta put the plate on for this. One word, UMX. Yeah, that's right, dude. This would be sick, UMX. Any of you guys order that new timber? That thing looks pretty cool. I know it's another timber. That's what everybody's saying, but it looks pretty neat. I wouldn't mind ordering that new timber, but I have to wait a little bit. I've been wrapping up a little bit too much in that turbine, so anything else gonna hold off for a while. This I got on a smoking deal actually. I've never bought an airplane off Amazon ever before, and I was on there the other night getting batteries or something. I can't remember what it was. And this thing popped up for like 200 bucks. It was like a flash sale or something. I don't know what it was. Some type of sale Amazon was having on it. And I couldn't pass it up. So I had to hop on it. And I was glad I did because that sale was gone by the time I woke up in the morning. Ah, CVO, your first big timber is going to be the big super timber, man. That's what's up, dude. I'd imagine those will be shipping out pretty quick here. Alright, well that was easy enough, so there's that. I'm just digging these tires. They're so cush. I like them. They are so cush. Digging it. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. This is pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Alrighty. I'm not going to put on the linkages yet until oops, I'm trying to see what they want me to do here. Until we get it bound up. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Dirt-a-dur. Super simple. This is actually one that you guys could oops, sorry, looked like I lost a bolt there, but I think that's what this little guy's for. This is one that if you guys like to keep stuff in the box, you could actually fly it for a while and then take it apart and put it back in the box. No glue required. I just have to look in the manual and see what way they want us to plug this little guy in here. All it says is inside on the one piece, but I don't know what they mean by that. Dang, Eddie. Wife ordered you a super timber for your birthday? Man, let her know my birthday is coming up in July. I'm just kidding. That's what's up, though, man. That's awesome. Mine surprised me a couple years back with the Freewing A4. I was pretty pumped about that. She knew I kept eyeballing it somehow. I don't know. She must have seen me look at it on the computer all the time, and then it showed up for my birthday one year. That's pretty cool. It's hard to find the good ones. I'm lucky enough she lets me do all this crazy stuff. Mike Bird, you're coming to the U.S., dude? Have to meet up and fly, man. I've flown in Florida a few times. I need to get back down there during the winter when it's cold up here. Anthony, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. Yeah, this plane is pretty sick. It's got plenty of lights on it. Pretty easy to build so far. There's really not much to the assembly on this thing, but pretty pumped. Alright, so I just need to check and see what side this thing goes in. Be sure the inside faces the rudder for correct polarity. What in the hell is that supposed to mean? Wild Bill, what's up, dude? How's it going, buddy? I don't know. I guess if it's the wrong way, we can just plug it in the right way. I'm super confused. I guess inside means this is inside. And now I see why they left that screw out, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get this darn thing in there. Alright. Pretty sure that's what they wanted out of me there. Try to feed that through the little deal there. I don't know why they didn't just put an arrow on it and said this side faces up or something. Alright, now I'll get our little screw here. Rogers Aviation, how you doing, man? Oh, what on the tail has polarity? There's a little light right here that you gotta plug in when you put it together. And I'm glad I have my little guy to get this thing in there. Oh, this is my 050. Hopefully. Yep, that ain't gonna work. This one will. It's a 1.5er on the back here. Oh, come on. Alright. That's just staying how it is. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. I can't get it to seat how I want it to. Oh, hold on. There's still hope. You're whooped, Rogers Aviation. Long day, man. Sit in the AC, watch some IndyCar tomorrow, dude. Hop on the TV and relax. I don't even know what channel it's going to be on. Probably Peacock or something. Or ABC or who knows what. There we go. Good enough for me. All right, so let's see what our next step is here. I have 2 more little screws, but the question is, what do they go to? J. Bill, how you doing, man? Here but driving? Keep your eyes to the road, man. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain what these other 2 little screws are. Let's see. Oh, that would have been a bad maiden flight. They're for the tail that I never screwed in. Dang, at the beach for a few days? Nothing wrong with that, dude. I wish I was at the beach. Shoot, I just put away the... They want a 1.5 on the back here again, too. So it's a 2.0 for the landing gear and then a 1.5 for the back. I wish they'd keep it all the same on some of these, but it is what it is. Oh geez, don't do that. Before I lose one of these, I better just do it like this. Oops. Yeah, thanks, Mike Bird. This is one of the Reefs RC driver sets, actually. I always use MIPs, but this is something that you can kind of like throw in your pocket if you're out crawling or go to the field and don't take your work box with you or something like that. But yeah, it's worked really well. I'm pretty happy with the quality too. They're pretty close to MIP quality. I haven't had any issue with them yet at all. All right, there's the tail. Red light, huh? Red light, green light, go. Hey, Wiggle Fingers, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm trying to get stuff put away, otherwise I'll lose my drivers and then won't have them in my box when I go out. Alright, there we go. Yep, made in America, that's right. America. And all this is hinged too, it's not just a foam hinge, so that's good. I like when they do that. The decals look really good on it too. Yeah, I'm digging this one. I'm pretty pumped. Good one to fly on the 4th of July. Alrighty. So, as I was mentioning earlier, I couldn't figure out what this little piece in the cockpit was. Here, I'll show you real quick. Because this is kind of nifty. I'm glad that they think of everything. So I could not figure out what... Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. What this piece was right here. So it's for if you take off your wing, oops, this guy right here, you just pop these guys off. This unclicks and slides out, so that way it loosens up these bad boys. And then, so you don't lose it, you just go ahead, slide it on here like that, and click it in, and you're good to go. So that's pretty nifty. I like little things like that. I dig it. Someone was actually thinking about that, you know what I mean? And that way these things aren't flopping all around like so, and banging up everything. So Pretty nifty. I'm digging it. Definitely digging it. Alrighty. And these little guys are just going to go in here like this. Bada boom, bada bing. One and two. I like their little design features with this guy, if I do say so myself. And I did that without thinking, actually, because I need to put the rest of the wing on. Getting ahead of myself here. There we go. Oop. I swear, sitting down always makes things harder. Alrighty. Put that bad boy on. Alright, that's easy enough. Grab our little thumb screws here. Yeah, that's right, Mike Bird. Yeah, all the little things make you happy to pay the extra dollars for some E-Flight stuff. Good quality stuff, man. Yeah, it's nice seeing little features and actually knowing someone thought about that, you know? Because a lot of times we see planes from other manufacturers and it's like, what in the heck were they thinking? The guy that designed this must not fly. There we go. These just click into place if I can get them. There we go. Holy smokeroos. Boom. Bada bing. Ooh, that just, oh, I see what this fell off of. Little guy needs some glue, but that's no biggie. Alrighty. And that's like literally it. There's nothing left. Michael Bear, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, this thing's pretty slick. I'm digging it. I am digging it. Check that out. She's all put together. Easy peasy. I'm pretty excited. Alright, grab the old handy dandy remote out. I always put my own throws on stuff. I usually never go to the book. I do my own thing, but I'm just curious to see what they suggest on this one. Probably 70 and 100 like usual on most of this stuff. Yep. Low rates 70% with 5% expo, high rates 100% with 10% expo. As usual. I always usually do 60, 80, and 100 as far as rates go. And then my expo I'll do like 5, 10, 15 or something like that, depends on the bird and how much throw and what the airframe is pretty much though. Let's go ahead and turn my radio on. Yeah, I'm hoping it's real fun to fly, man. Yeah, this would be a pretty sick Carbon Z airframe. Yeah, but this thing should rip. On 4S, it's going to rip. I'm pumped. Yeah, definitely couldn't ask for a better paint job to fly this weekend with. America. Yeah, the thumb screws being metal instead of nylon is definitely a plus, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it would be a good place to mount the camera too. Yeah. I have a little camera I could stick on this thing. I haven't stuck a camera on anything in a long time as far as got in-flight video. Oops. Alright, let's take it off my F-22 and add a new bird here. Oh, it should hover on 4S for sure, Mike. Should definitely hover on 4S. Just gonna name it real quick so I don't forget what one it is. Bada boom, bada bing. Then go in here real fast, throw throttle cut on so I don't take my fingers off. Alright, then we'll do the rates after all that noise. Oh, Michael, definitely going to do a flight video on this one, man. Definitely. Maybe tomorrow even. I plan on going flying tomorrow. It just depends if I can get my camera lady to go with me. She does a pretty good job. So, yeah, definitely probably going to fly this bad boy, but I'll get some video on it for sure. I'll try to do the maiden flight, though. I like to do maiden flight for you guys so you guys can kind of know what you're going to expect. Last time you put one on there, a camera flew off, Wild Bill. I haven't had that one happen yet, knock on wood. Alrighty, so we got that in here. Let's go ahead and grab a battery. Oh, another thing I did pick up too. My buddy uses these Z-Packs all the time, the 6000s. I have 0 6000s, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. So we'll see how these work tomorrow too. I haven't used them yet. I've heard good things, heard bad things. I used these new graphene packs though I got the other day. They didn't do too bad. Did not do too bad. So I need some more cycles on them, and we'll really be able to tell. But the IRs are real low, so they're looking up. This battery I've had in this box literally for probably 2 or 3 years and never used it. It's a Roaring Top 2200 3S. Should be good enough to bind this bad boy with, as long as it still has charge. It's been sitting in the box forever. I don't have a whole lot of 3S birds, so I never use 3S on anything, but I needed something around here to bind this with, and I was like, that will work. Alrighty. Jeez Louise, the way they put this one battery strap in here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the darn thing undone. I guess we're not flying with it like that right now, so we'll just throw this in here like that for now. Alright, let's see here. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I can reach it. I forgot to hit the bind button. You know what can reach it? It's probably one of these. There we go.
Binding. Bind complete. PSMX 22 milliseconds. Telemetry.
Bada boom, bada bing. Alrighty, now we can hook up our control surfaces on the rear here. Ah, B25 cam? Oh yeah. Gotta love a B25, man. That free wing one flies absolutely flawlessly. It's one of my favorites. That one's pretty good. Wow, they actually, I don't think I'm gonna have to really make any adjustment to these. I'm surprised. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm shocked. Usually I always have to give it a couple turns or two, and this one's pretty spot on. Alright, I'll take it. Oh yeah, that's some pretty good throw. Oh, I forgot, this doesn't have flaps. I'm like used to everything having flaps, and this one does not. We probably don't need them. But yeah, other than that, check it out, dudes. The lights work really well on it. Let me see if I can try and kill some lights here, but oops. Oh, I can't see. There we go. Check it out. That tail light shows up real nice too. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm pretty pumped. I am very pumped about this one. Very pumped about this one. And actually, where is the manual? I'm curious to see what CG is on this bad boy. Oh, the buggy? Yeah, man, that's my race buggy. That's what I was racing with. I don't really race anymore. There's really no carpet around here to race on, but yeah, that's what I was racing with out in California. That's my carpet buggy. It's a TLR 22.5 Elite. Can we get a, oh yeah? I need someone else in here to yell that, you know? You always take the pipe off, Michael Bear? Live on the edge. Living on the edge, nothing wrong with that. You used to live on the edge and learn the hard way? Yeah. Luckily, knock on wood again, I haven't got bit by it yet, but I have a lot of big gassers and stuff that I have to hand prop, so I'm not really scared of these little ones too much, but most of the time I just try to keep them away from me, or at least my face. How you doing, Lori? Been catching live through Chris's. Yeah, tell by the wheels, that's right, dude. Alright, I was looking for CG on this bad boy, so they want it. Oh, interesting. So, it's 60 millimeters back from the leading edge. It says +5 or -5. So it's probably kind of debating that +5 or -5. They're probably letting you give some or take some depending on what your flying style is going to be with it. So I personally, on some of this stuff, I kind of like it more, a little bit more on the tail heavy side. Well, not tail heavy, but right on the edge. Get some good hovering that way. Yeah, I am so pumped about this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to set up my rates right now in it just so I don't have to later. And I always, for rates, I said this earlier, I always do my own thing with rates. The book on this one calls for 70% low rate with 5% expo and 100% high rate with 10% expo. I always do 60, 80, 100 on like everything, and then I adjust the expo from there. So I'm probably going to do like 60% my low with 5% expo. Then my mid's probably going to be 80 with 10%, and then 100 with 15%. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, I might not. I might bump it up a little bit. Usually they're pretty good with book stuff, but I like to fly a little mushy on some stuff anyways, though. It all just depends. Alrighty. 80. And 100. All right. So cool. So that's what my rates look like with that's 60, 80, and 100. It's still got plenty of rate on low rate. And then my elevator, same deal. Oops, if you can see it. So 60, 80, 100. So we'll see how she does. Might take some adjustment. And then my rudder, I'm horrible with rudder. I know a lot of guys like to put expo and whatnot on rudder. I always leave them just 100% plain Jane, no expo, and just rock it. But that's just how I've always done it. So if something's better for you, that's how I definitely suggest doing it, especially with rudder. It can be touchy sometimes. But this one has plenty of rudder throw though, so should hang some pretty good knife edges and whatnot. I'm pumped. I cannot wait to fly this thing tomorrow. Cannot wait. Hopefully the thunderstorms hold off long enough. Wreck 'em Roy says 60, 80, and 100 with 40% expo is your setup. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. Some guys like a lot of expo, some guys like a little expo. Just depends. I'm usually right in the middle. I feel stuff out though and see how much I need. Roger, Kenny, you prefer the tail heavy side too? Yeah, extra night lights this one, Paul. I might fly this one at night just how it is. I fly a lot of stuff with nav lights at nighttime actually, believe it or not. Just nav lights. Like I know a lot of people have planes that light up, but I fly a lot of stuff with literally just nav lights on it. I don't know. I like some of them like that. Kenny knows. He's seen me fly a lot of stuff with just nav lights on it at nighttime. Yeah, it should be a fun plane, Mike. I'm pretty excited. I'm really impressed with the build quality on it too, and just the little knickknacks that they thought of on it are pretty sick. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Literally my favorite thing though, like the EC1500, I absolutely hate the nylon thumb screws. I always end up replacing them with something different. And this one, they didn't use nylon. They actually used nice metal thumb screws. So I was really pumped about that. Yeah, moonlit night. Yeah, you can definitely see them on a moonlit night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to take this one to Neffy next weekend with me. Most everything I have is like 6S, so having a nice little 4S bird's going to be pretty sweet to have down there to fly. Especially if it's windy. I like flying little stuff like this in wind. Test her out. Oh yeah, it's very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. That has a ton of pull to it actually for this little girl, even on 3S. So 4S, it should be a real ripper. Yeah, that big T-28 at night's a blast. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad flying with just nav lights at nighttime. Especially if you fly enough, you kind of know, and you fly a certain airframe enough, you just kind of know where it's going to be anyways a lot of times. The E-Flight Cherokee is a real good one, man. Yep. I have the OG one. I need to get my hands on that new one. I love the paint scheme on that new one. I think they upgraded a few things in it too, and obviously it has the Avion stuff in it. Yep. Man, am I pumped though with this one. Can't wait. Can't wait. We'll definitely get some video on it. Got AS3X. Just trying to make sure it doesn't have like safe on it. I hate safe, so I was making sure like that wasn't pre-programmed in or something. I should probably set up the AS3X on a switch so that way I can shut it off if I want. Let's see here. Forward programming, gyro settings. Oops. There we go. All right. Oh man, Eddie K, that new F-22 is pretty sick. So my buddy Fernando has one. It's not the EDF version. It's the turbine version. It's a big girl. It's pretty sick. I'd love to have one, but I know there's another big F-22 coming. It's a turbine version. It's all composite, and it's a 2 meter. So I'm kind of saving my pennies up for that one when it gets released here at the end of the year. But I wouldn't mind having that big AF version in an EDF. It looks really nice. My buddy Fernando, he did like, he custom painted the whole thing and did the cockpit window on it and everything else, but it's pretty sick. It's a big girl too. It's a lot bigger than the Freewing F-22. It looks pretty cool. I haven't looked at too much of the aerofoam stuff yet though. I don't have any aerofoam stuff in my fleet, but my buddy Fernando also has the MB339 from Aerofoam, and that's turbine version. They stuck an X95 in, and that thing hauls. I'm talking like 230, 240 mile an hour, I bet. I have a video of it, but it's so fast I had a hard time keeping track of it. I'll try to get it edited up though so I can put it on my channel for you guys to see. But yeah, it looks sick. It looks sick. Oh, dude, that dude. Don't get me started on that Tucano. Holy cow. I was so pumped when I saw that bird. I was so pumped up when I seen that, and how big it is. It's a 1.6. It's not something dinky. Oh, I can't. As soon as that's pre-order available, I'm popping on it. No questions asked. Yeah, that's... I'm glad you guys brought that one up, because I am super excited about that bird. Super excited. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a sick plane. I will definitely be getting that as soon as they come out. I think Stuart said here in the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks they'll be available for pre-order. So, and I know, or at least I saw on Facebook, Hobby King just got a container in for their U.S. warehouse. So hopefully they'll be coming shortly after that. Yeah, but I'm pumped up for that Tucano, dude. Cannot wait. But this thing, I'm excited to fly this tomorrow. I was trying to see what motor it had in it. Oh, 3536, 1030 kV. Oh, so it's pretty high RPM motor in here. I don't know what ESC it has in it. I should probably read the manual. It would tell me, I'd imagine. Probably like a 60 ampere or something. Let's see what it says here, because I'm curious now. Alright, we got that girl all set up for tomorrow, so that's cool. Power off. Yeah, Anthony, that's gonna be sick, dude. That's gonna be sick. We'll have to fly them together at Bigfoot. Mike tried posting a flight review video, but forgot he can't. Come on, man. Okay, so it's got a 45 amp Smart Avion light brushless ESC in it. And a 10.5 prop. So these props will probably be pretty easy to find if you guys bust one and you don't want a replacement of these in the silver. You can probably find a nice one in wood or black. 10.5 is a pretty easy one. What would happen if you popped up the pitch a little bit on it? Probably don't need much though, it being 4S. I'm curious to see, like, this is a 2200, it feels good right now, but it says you can put all the way up to a 3200 4S in this bad boy. That's a lot of battery for this girl. That's a lot of battery. Actually, that's a 3200 4S right there. I forgot I had this battery with me. Holy cow, this big monstrosity in here. That's a big difference. I'll probably stick with 2200, but I mean, look at the size comparison on that. They said it'll do it though. Just gonna have to land her pretty fast and push this battery back, I'd imagine, quite a bit. Dang. Bet you get some pretty smoking flight time on a 3200. I guess we'll find out. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. This is a perfect size too. You can throw this one in the car without even taking it apart. I like it. Yeah, I say Mike Bird, just post it up, man. Post it up. Cat's out of the bag now, man. Cat's out of the bag now. I think someone, I don't know, Stuart or somebody gave a guy one of them for a flight review, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, Jeff, wouldn't go past 2200, pretty heavy. I get it, dude. Hey, Fred, how you doing, man? Good to see you tonight, buddy. Have the grandkids tonight? Hey, I know how that goes. Luckily, my wife and little one are in bed, so that's why I get my free time to hang out with the boys here and do some chatting and build some stuff and have some fun. Oh, you don't. Oh, I see what you're saying. Haven't got a wrench. Hold on, let me see if I can do that thing real quick here. Or no, maybe I have to do that from my phone. I'm horrible with this YouTube stuff as far as the live stream goes. Let me see here. That should have worked, I think. Hopefully that worked. The moderator deal worked there. I don't know, I guess we'll know if you say something that turns up blue or whatever. But yeah. Man, I wish I had more to build. Wish I had more to build. Hey, JCB, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. I keep having to look at my phone still because my my chat is still back and forth on everything here. I don't know what's wrong with it either. Usually it works. Hey, there we go. There's a link from Mike Bird on the new bird. Yeah, JCB, I did notice the reinforced hinges. I'm definitely digging that. Definitely digging that. Not just your sloppy foam hinges. I was pointing it out on the tail a little bit on this girl, but however the angle, that's probably super hard to see, but for you guys. But yeah, I love this thing so far. If it flies as good as it looks, it's going to be a real winner. It's going to be a real winner. I get a lot of planes, and some of them are like so-so. Like, I like them, but I can live without them. And then there's some that I like them, and I can't live without them. I'm hoping this is one that I like and I can't live without. But I love the paint scheme on this one, too. The paint scheme is pretty sick. Pretty cool bird. I'm pumped to fly this thing. Hey, Jeremy, what's up, dude? Yeah, we gotta go fly this thing soon. I'm going out tomorrow at some point. Definitely going out tomorrow at some point. Yeah, Avios does make some good stuff. I haven't had an Avios plane actually though in, man, I bet you it's been probably 8 or 10 years. The last Avios bird I had was the Avios Sea Fury. It was like a red, black, and white one. I don't know if any of you guys remember that one or not, but it was 6S, and it was a complete dog. I had to do so much modifying to make that thing fly good. But it wasn't too bad after I got it all dialed in. And it was super, super tail heavy, even being a 6S bird. But yeah, the other Avios bird I wouldn't mind having is the B-17. But it's funny because Avios actually doesn't make that B-17. It's another company that makes that B-17. There's actually another company that makes a lot of stuff for Hobby King that you wouldn't think made it. I'm not going to say it because I'm not trying to let cats out of bags or anything, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I don't know if they'll ever get that big B-17 back in stock. I should look and see here real quick. I had it figured out the other day on how to look stuff up so you guys could like see it, and then I screwed it up somehow to where it like looked like a never-ending tunnel of what I was looking up, so I just said forget it. But yeah, let's see what Hobby King's got going on here in the USA right now. USA, please. It's been a long time since I've had a Hobby King. Oh, you know what? I had the MiG-17 from Hobby King a few years back too. I forgot about that. I love that bird too. That thing is sick. Sick while it lasted anyways. I put it into the corn. I can't remember if I LVC'd it or it was just too low or something. It was my fault, whatever it was. I can't remember, but I put it like right in the middle of the corn and just sheared the wings off of the darn thing. Fred. Dead stick yoga pants? Yep. I'll have to, yeah, I'll have the dead stick yoga pants, man. I'll post them on my other channel. What is that? What do they call that thing? OnlyFans. You can buy them strictly through OnlyFans. Dead Stick RC on OnlyFans. Nope, not FMS, Jeff. Nope. Good guess, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hobby King's selling all the XY stuff now too. Dang, that T7's $399 right now through Hobby King. The XFly one. That's a good price for that thing. That's a good price. I don't know how they're barely making any money on that thing, but it's a good price. Not a real big fan of Hobby King's website, though. That's right. That's marketing right there. Alright, let's see here. Does XFly make their own planes? Yeah, XFly does make their own planes, Jeff. They sure do. Actually, funny enough that a lot of people probably don't know, but so XFly is actually one of the engineers and one of the designers from FMS that left, and they started XFly together. So that's why you're seeing a lot of XFly stuff, kind of FMS DNA, if you would say. Yeah, it's a lot of XFly stuff looks pretty similar to FMS stuff. If you look at servos and just little intricate things, a lot of it kind of stands out. I think FMS was smart though, honestly. They're still making planes. They make planes for other companies. And then they got in the car game. And the car game, anybody can do. FMS was really smart when they took that decision to go in the car game, because I know for a fact they're selling a ton of them. They do some unique stuff. And a lot of guys love them. Love them. And the price point's good on them. So, yeah, FMS I think is doing pretty well. Yeah, we all want that Super Tucano for sure. For sure. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's what I was hoping would be on here for pre-order right now. I'm on Hobby King's website looking. I just hate their website. It should be done a little bit better. Aircraft. Planes. Holy hell. Yeah, Mike Bird, you're right. Yeah, Surface is where the money is. I mean, anybody can pick up a controller to an RC car and play with the thing. It doesn't take, you know, I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but it doesn't take a lot of skill to drive an RC car to where flying a plane, if you just pick up the sticks to an RC plane and try flying it, a lot of people don't have success right off the bat. And cars, you can go down to your local hobby store and buy the darn part that you broke. Airplanes, you're either gluing it back together, you're buying a new airframe, or I mean, you can glue them back together, but it's not as easy. They're not looking brand new after you place a couple things on it. Check the prop nut. Yeah, I probably should do that. I have not done that yet. I don't even know what it takes. I'll check it tomorrow before I maiden it. I'm just curious to see what all they got on here. Super Hornet 50mm 12 blade EDF 4S. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I'm never on Hobby King, so there might be stuff that's been out that I just don't know has been out on here either. God, I hate those little cartoon planes though. They look so stupid. They have those on here too. I'm just going to click on planes because they need to redo their website. If anybody from Hobby King's listening, let me know if you need help, because they need their website redone. Plug and Fly, Warbirds EDS, planes, all planes. Let's try that one. Crescent wrench. Yeah. I meant to get the spinner off. I think it's like a 2mm hex or something. I can't tell though. Let's see what we got going on. That new Tundra looks pretty sick. I've flown a few of those. I always wanted to fly that King Twin. I don't think Brian or I ever even flew that King Twin he had. I never liked the landing gear on it, to be honest with you, but it's a pretty sick bird. And for $355, what? That's a good deal. Wonder if that includes free shipping. My list always grows when I get on this kind of stuff, though. It just grows and grows and grows. Avios Bushmaul. That Bushmaul looks like that new Twin Otter they got coming. Yeah, Horizon Hobby had a great rollout of their new website. Yeah, my answer to that is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But hey, I'm sure that they had their reasons to do it. It is a bummer. Hopefully they get it figured out soon. I know it's been hard for them guys. I kind of feel bad for everybody that works over there, because that cannot be easy to go through that kind of thing. Even when we had the hobby shops, it was a nightmare to do orders and this and that and everything else. So hopefully they're getting somewhere with it. But yeah, I'm sure that's probably a nightmare for them. You got the Avios King Twin, flies nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that one out. The wheel pants are flood pants and are great in grass. Ah, I'll be darned. Great in grass, eh? You've been wanting the, Anthony, you've been wanting the, whatchamacallit, the King Twin, man? You said it's probably not in the U.S. Let me check right quick, dude. I don't know. I'm in the U.S. store right now on Hobby King, and it says it's in stock. Yeah, USA, in stock. Yeah, I just clicked on USA. It's in stock, dude. If you want it, better get it. It's $355 right now, $44 off. I know they just posted on their page that they got a bunch of stuff in for their U.S. warehouse, so it is there, man, if that's the one you're talking about. Jay Bill, you're thinking about the Black Horse 120? Yeah, that thing looks sick. I think it was David Snyder that just did a video on that. Check his out, dude. That thing flies good. That thing flies good. You received some parts 4 days ago. It's still show awaiting shipment. Did HH ever get the yellow Waco UMX in stock? That, I don't know. I can check real quick for you. Let's see here. Horizon Hobby. Oops. I thought they had the white one in stock, but yeah, I don't know about the yellow one. UMX Waco. Both colors of the UMX Waco are on back order, unfortunately. What else we got here? I know the feeling, Anthony. Did SMC finally get their packs back in stock? I tried buying some a few weeks ago and it's like out of stock. Every time I check SMC to see if their batteries are in stock, because I hear good things about them and I haven't tried any, it's always out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. So I gave up. They must be pretty good though if they're constantly out of stock. Dang, 50 to 60 cc pits was $200 off. That is a good deal, man. I already blew my load on a turbine though. I'll be sleeping in the doghouse if I buy anything else. This was an exception just because it was on a deal I couldn't pass up on Amazon. Dang. And now Hobby King's got the darn B17 back in stock in the U.S. warehouse. The one I've been wanting. Those buggers. That was my grandpa's favorite. The B17 and the P47, man. Ow. Doggone it. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Dylan, what's up, dog? How's it going, buddy? Picked up a Lowe's drag race car today? That's what's up, dude. Oh, Mike Bird, thanks, man. He posted David Snyder's Viper video. David Snyder's a good dude, man. Hell of a builder, too. He builds some nice stuff. You're going to RC jail? I know how that is. I've been sleeping with that new T7 of mine for like weeks. Oh, that's what's up, Anthony. Let's see. I'm just so confused by Hobby King's website, though, because it's like all aircraft, and then like you click on it, and it's not all their aircraft. But man, that King Twin, that B-17, darn it. I can't do it. Can't do it right now, as much as I'd love to. They got a lot of stuff back in stock, though. That's what's up. Their batteries are always cheap, too. I'm just scared to death to ever try one. I had Turnigy's back in the day, and they were puffy. They like to puff. No, I haven't got my new T7 up in the air yet. Not yet. Hopefully soon here. Hopefully soon. We're in the process of getting stuff moved and everything else, so it's been hard to do. I'm in like a little tight space right now even, so yeah. As soon as I'm in the new shop though and everything else will be getting her put together. I actually have 4 projects I need to get done. But the T7 got bumped up to the top of the list. I've got a real big Hellcat too that'd be pretty sick to do at one of these points. But it's going to take a while. And then I have a Top Flight P51 that's still in the box, and that Hellcat. I have the big Horizon, or the big Hangar 9 Cub that I need to finish up, and yeah, the list goes on. Oh, I have the big Hangar 9 Pawnee, and yeah, too many. I gotta finish them. Gotta finish them. Yeah, dude. Oh, Anthony, awesome. I'm glad you're liking that T7, dude. That thing, that's a good bird, man. That's a good bird. Now that I got my big one, man, I might need to get another little one just to practice on. Yeah, that's a good bird, though. I'm hoping my big one flies just as good as that 80 mil does, because that 80 mil is a sweetheart. Yeah, Jeff, that's right, man. Always expenses that pop up. You're right. That's never ending. Never ending, that's for sure. Especially having a little one. But man, I wouldn't change it for the world. That little guy is the best thing in the world. Best thing in the world. I love being a parent. It's pretty cool. And I can't wait for him to get a little bit bigger so I can teach him how to fly. That's what I'm super pumped for that. Super pumped. I keep looking for like a little baby RC plane controller, but they don't make them, I don't think. I can find like stupid little PlayStation or Xbox rubber controllers, but nothing like an airplane remote. But the new little shop that I'll have in the other house is going to be sick. I can't wait to do my show from there, because I literally have everything, and I can keep the camera system and stuff set up all the time, so we can go live during the week if I want to, if I'm building something and want to show you something or unbox or whatever. So I'm pumped up for that. Oh man, you wrecked that B2, man. Oh, I had one of those. I sold that thing before I left Cali for like $300. Mine had, I don't know, maybe 10 flights on it, but it's cool. It's a cool bird. It just I don't know, it's just kind of like a yawn factory after a little while. Like, you just do the same old shit with it all the time. It's cool, inverted and whatnot, and does stuff here and there, but it is cool. It has a hell of a presence in the air. It's pretty neat. Got the old bounce out of her though, huh? Throttle management with that one. Little back pressure and throttle management. Thanks, Wiggle Fingers. Yeah, the new house, like, the wife was nice enough that I got the whole basement to make a little plane shop out of, so should be pretty sick. I'm excited. Uh-oh, now there's trouble in here. Mr. Wrights is here. Yeah, I know that, Michael. I need like a fake one though that a baby isn't gonna like destroy. Oh yeah, some afterburners. I've been digging those darn afterburners from Freewing lately. Actually, I put one in my F-22. It's sick. It worked really good. I flew it quite a bit this past week actually too. I've actually got all my batteries charged up for tomorrow already, besides stuff for this little guy. I don't know what size this is. I don't know who told me to check the prop nut, but I'm going to do it now before I forget when I take it out to maiden it tomorrow. As long as it's not like finger tight, I'm cool. We had one, Ryan's, what was that? I think it was a Sirius. I think that's what it was. We were flying and the whole prop came off of that bad boy. Yeah, this one looks like it should be alright. I don't have any of my wrenches with me at the moment, but at least they don't do those darn bolt-on collets anymore. Was not a fan of those. Wonder what else new is in the pipeline for any of these companies. I'm curious to see what else Horizon's got coming. That big MB339 that Ali Machinsky, however you say his last name. I don't want to chop it up. That new MB339 paint scheme that he showed off at Joe Knoll, that thing looks pretty sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, I'm going to Wiggle Fingers. I'm just going to send it. It's a top winger. It should glide pretty well. Should glide pretty well. I don't know if they put CG marks on the bottom of this one or not. Doesn't look like it, unless that's what that's made for. No. I don't know. Shouldn't need it anyways, but these are all water decals too. You can tell the way they're applied. Man, I'd hate to be that little person in China putting these water decals on, because I hate water decals, but man, do they always look good after you get done. Yeah, I'm super stoked to fly this thing though. I don't know why I thought this thing had flaps, but I'm sure it doesn't need them. Super Twimber Night Evolution X is next. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm not lying though. I would love to see like a twin timber with EDFs on the wings instead of props. I don't know why. Call me crazy, but I think it'd be pretty sick actually. If Adam's barbecuing next week, man, I don't think Adam's coming. He's so into airsoft now. He hasn't flown with me in, man, a long time. He hasn't flown with me at all since I've even been back in town. But it sounds like quite a few guys are going to be showing up. But I'm bringing my barbecue, so if that's tempting enough, I should bring the smoker. But that's always hard to bring. But yeah, I'll bring my barbecue for sure. Get something cracking. I'll be there from Thursday morning all the way until Sunday, though. So I plan on being down there 3 or 4 days. It's going to be a good time. Weather's looking good. Should be all right. I always camp, too, because they have decent bathrooms there and they have showers, so you don't have to worry about too much. So you can camp there, and it's a good time. Sounds like from you guys in the chat, it's been kind of windy everywhere lately. It's been super windy here, too, the past few days. Yesterday, nothing was happening. And then they called for rain, and we never got anything. I think we got like a little sprinkle, and that was it. Tomorrow, we're supposed to get hit with some pretty good stuff, though, like later on in the afternoon. So I'm hoping to get out in the morning and do some flying. Doing fine. No tornadoes for a week. Well, that's good, Keith Christie. Good to see you, buddy. You guys are always getting tornadoes over there in Iowa. Because everything you guys get hit with usually comes my way, but then it breaks up as soon as it hits the lakes. Yeah, I'm doing Neffy, and then I don't think I'm going to do anything else until... I tried to make it to quite a few shows during the summer, but this year things have changed a little bit, so I don't think I'll be able to go to as many shows. I'm going to do Neffy kind of as a fun one, and then I'm going to try to do Oshkosh for a couple of days. Oshkosh Air Show always falls on my birthday every year, so I'm going to try to do that. I haven't been up there, and it's been at least 16, 17 years, so I'm going to try to do that again this year. Hopefully flying to Oshkosh would be pretty cool. I've never done that. I always hear horror stories too because it's so packed all the time. Dang, 65 mile per hour wind, sustained wind for over a 400 mile stretch. No thanks. That sounds like a lot of trees down and lost electricity. I don't think that'd be too fun. Trying to see how it looks better on here. The Pringle Wingle plane. I like it. I haven't seen it yet, but I already like the sound of it. Pringle Wingle plane. I'm curious to see what you guys are talking about here. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Little rocket ship, dude. I gotta get back down to Florida one of these days to fly. A screwdriver for nose weight, Michael. Been there, done that. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I had to look at that one. But I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Good old Pringle Wingle plane. For what it is, it flies nice. I like seeing guys' inventions. Kenny Rogers Aviation on here comes up with some good stuff a lot of times too. And it blows my mind how good a lot of it flies. Unbelievable. Yeah, Paul McNeil, yeah, Bigfoot having showers. Yeah, we need to talk to El Presidente about that and see if we can get some showers next year. That would be nice. For Beeham Jam, though, they had a really nice ladies' restroom this year that they rented. It had like AC and all that noise. My wife was very excited about that. I took the wife and the kid down there this year for the first time, so. Yep. Yeah, that's what he does. Yep. Well, it's already getting late, ain't it? 11:10. We'll stick around for a few more. For just a little bit longer. I don't think we'll drag it out super late tonight, though. Especially that way I can get my butt up and go flying in the morning. Man, one thing I can't get enough of, though, is that Freewing F-22 Raptor. I fly that more than anything now. Like, the other weekend I went flying, and I flew that. I took quite a bit of planes with me. A lot of them didn't even come out of the trailer. I literally flew my F-22 like the whole time. I love that bird. And that new to me, FMS P-51, that big 1700 millimeter drill, I can't keep that thing away from me either. I love that thing. Those have been my go-tos lately. bar of soap and a rain shower. Too bad there's not a lake right around there, you know. Yeah, that's true. 2 gallons of water in a bucket. Tim Smith, what's up, dude? How's it going, buddy? Flying early tomorrow? Yeah, me too. I'm hoping to anyways. But now my early's probably going to turn into like 10 o'clock. Take it easy, Mike Bird. Have a good night, dude. Or hold on, it's not even night for you, is it? It's like 5 o'clock over there or something right now. Yeah, buddy. I'm super pumped to fly this thing, though. I cannot wait. I wish I walked right out the doors right here and fly it. Guys that live and have a field by their house, man, are you guys lucky. The stall's perfect on a Decathlon JCP. Good, man. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to fly it. Cannot wait. Keith Christie said, I'm not looking forward to putting on all the hardware on that Mustang. Might stay in the box for a while longer. Man, that was a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie, but it is so worth it. It's literally one of my favorite planes right now. I'm not even kidding. I fly that more than anything. I can't even tell you how many flights I have on it now. It's awesome. It's definitely worth it. It's worth the cussing. There's a dude with an Aero Scout with twin 64mm EDFs on the wings. I mean, I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. That'd be pretty sick. I don't know. Horizon guys got a kick out of the the glider we had. That darn night rating. We put a big 80mm power system on the top of that thing and flew the crap out of it. The wings were literally flapping. It was hilarious. It didn't like it. But it was fun while it lasted. We put that one in pretty hard too. Dang, that's pretty intricate, Fred. Sprinkler head you hang off the gun tube? That's pretty cool, actually. I don't think you're a man unless you've taken a shower like that. Yeah, Keith Christie, yeah, use a 6S 5000 inner. As far forward as it goes on that P51. 6S 5000, just push it in there as far as it can absolutely go. And it's perfect every time. And I've used multiple different packs on that thing too. I've never had an issue with weight on it. Dang, 4 a.m. Mike Bird? Holy smokes. Yeah, so you guys are what? Yeah, 5 hours ahead of us. I'm going to try a 6,000 in that P51 if they fit. Yeah, putting metal clevises on it, I agree with that, Michael. I agree with that. I really haven't had anything from FMS, though. I've hated. The first ever jet I ever had years ago was from FMS when it was still EPS foam or whatever that stuff was. That if you hit the ground, it just turned into confetti. Later, Wiggle Fingers. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good night, buddy. No, Keith, I haven't done the zip tie prop mod. I've just been flying it how it is. Stock's not too bad. I mean, it's not a speed demon by any means, but it flies just fine stock. Me personally, I'd love to find a different adapter for it and nose cone and just rock a two blade on it. I think it'd be really sick with a two blade on it, but I've been too lazy to even try it, and it flies good how it is, so I haven't really messed with it yet. Yeah, the plastic pins on them, yeah. Knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with them yet. And I've been flying mine out of grass a lot at the school over by the house there, but lately they've been keeping that grass super well manicured for me. They mow that little runway there for me every year, and they've been keeping up with it. Like, they don't really mow anything else at that place except along the top of the school there, and they mow my little section right there, so that's pretty cool. And they've been doing that for years. We talked to the school corporation, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, asking if we got permission to go out there. I'd go out there in the evening time after the kids got out of school. Now it's shut down. There's nobody even there anymore, but I got permission from them to mow it myself, so I was mowing it myself, and then the guy that mows the property started doing it for me, and apparently he still does, because the other week it was manicured nicely for me. I was pretty excited. Oh, Keith Christie, that's not a bad idea, dude. Yeah, the new Corsair prop. Huh. You might be onto something there. That's not a bad idea. Spence is going to drop a Zoom link for after the show. Said it's coming in hot. Michael said, oh, geez. Oh, geez. We'll stay on another few minutes, and then I'll let you guys get to your zooming. I got to get these boxes cleaned up so the wife doesn't yell at me, and get ready for some flying tomorrow. This thing's pretty pimp though. I am so excited to fly this darn thing. I cannot see straight. Hopefully this will turn into my new little favorite 1.2, because my favorite 1.2 from E-Flight's been that little Mustang for a long, long time. I love that Mustang, but I might be changing here soon. We'll see. Yeah, I got a pretty good lineup for tomorrow, actually. I got the P-51, obviously, the big one packed. I got the F-22. I've got the Cougar. That thing's a fun bird. Free-wing 80mm Cougar. My Viper 90. Yeah. Did I say this thing? Yeah, this thing here. And then I got one of my big gassers thrown in there, but I might sub out the gasser for my Carbon ZT-28, I don't know. Yeah, comparable to Clipwing Cub for sure, dude. For sure. Twin City, how's it going, man? Yeah, so like, if you get like foam sheets, like, I don't know if you've ever paid attention to like guys doing roofing or anything like that. Like they'll sit on a piece of foam to keep them from sliding down the roof. Or, but yeah, if you take foam sheets, my planes don't go anywhere. So what I do is I lay the foam sheets down. They're probably 2 inches thick and maybe 3.5, 4 foot long. I just take a razor blade and cut. I set my plane on there and then cut where my landing gear are at, and I just let them sink into the foam. They don't go anywhere. I don't have to strap them down, take them apart, anything. It works absolutely fantastic. It works really good. And I went, well, all the way down. Bama from my house is 630 miles to Beham RC, and I can drive all the way down there, and I've never had one budge on me. It works really well. Blankets work good too. Yeah, Michael, I've flown that big, well, I say big, but I've flown that Decathlon. It's alright. Foam's just so easy. You throw it in the car and go. I like my airsoft, or my foam stuff. I said airsoft. It's getting late. Yeah, foam on foam action, yeah. But no, it does, man. You get those big sheets of foam, they work great. Or get something out of like an old couch or mattress or something like that. Or like those like foam, if you find someone with a, like those foam mattress toppers, take one of those and uncover it and cut it up in sections. It works awesome. Works really good. Like I carpeted my trailer, so like if you put that foam down on there, it doesn't budge, it doesn't go anywhere. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes, then we'll sign off. Get out of here about 11:30 tonight. Call it an early night, so I can hopefully get up in time tomorrow. Man, I sleep in my trailer, Michael. It's the best thing ever, man. I got my TV in there. It's air conditioned. I don't really need much else in that thing. And then that big shelf that I have built out, once my airplanes are out and set up, I just throw an air mattress on that shelf. I'm good to go, man. It's all I need. Yeah, I got heat if I need it. I got the air conditioning if I need it. I got the flat screen that comes out from the wall. I'm good to go in that thing. As long as where I'm camping has a shower and bathrooms, I'm cool. Oh, pool noodles. I never thought about that, JCV. That's a pretty good idea, dude. Never thought about that. Huh, pool noodles. That's a good idea. Never thought about that one. You could even cut pool noodles down the center and put them around your wings so nothing gets banged up. Hopefully a bunch of you guys will get out and go flying tomorrow, man. It's supposed to be pretty nice here. Better check the weather stats again, though, because I know we're supposed to get storms later on in the afternoon. See if they changed it. Oh, of course, now they're saying the wind's coming. Wind picks up around 1 p.m. and then starts storming around 5 p.m. How bad of winds are we going to get is the question. Yeah, Spence, go ahead and post that link up, buddy. We'll be wrapping it up pretty quick here. That way everybody can join on in. Aha, wind index. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna, geez Louise. Yeah, I better get out early and fly tomorrow because by noon, gusts are gonna be at 29 miles an hour. Well, that's not gonna be fun. The weather people never get it right. They always change it. Oh yeah, the mini split, Fred. Yeah, those things were good, dude. I need to get one of those in mine. I just have like a stand-up AC that goes in my one little corner pocket. Heck yeah, Anthony. Those are some good ones to take out, dude. Can't go wrong with any of those. Oh, thanks, Jeff, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it. I like doing this on Saturdays with everybody. It's fun. I don't know what we'll do next weekend. I'll try to think up of something cool. I actually have a few cars I could unbox, but I know a lot of you guys could care less about cars. And me too, half of the time. I just like crawling a little bit. That's my kind of my go-to is my crawlers and stuff. And that's like this race car I have back here, this carpet car. I haven't used it in forever. So it's going to sit on a shelf. Plus, I love my planes. You cannot beat planes. Two more minutes, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, I know we'll be in Muncie next week, Michael. Muncie has Wi-Fi though, so I plan on doing my live stream right from Muncie on the flight line there. So hopefully we'll get some good video of. Oh yeah, duh, we will be in Muncie, so we'll have something to do because we'll be able to rip it right on the flight line there. And the camera I'm using here, we can take right off the stand and film with it and everything else. So yeah, we'll be going live tomorrow night or next Saturday night from Muncie. That's right. Thanks for the reminder. I can't think right now. Fire up the turbine in the house next week. Yeah, I like your style. My wife would kill me. Be cool while it lasted, but she'd kill me. Always down and dirty with surface, Fred? Yeah, I'm pretty much an airplane guy 100% also, Michael. Same here. CTRC Flying 2011. Thanks for stopping in tonight, man. We're glad to have you. Hopefully you join in some more. Yeah, always a great show and interaction with the gang. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, next week should be pretty sweet, because even if it's dark, we're going to be flying. We're going to fly everything next week. I'm pumped. I am pumped. And if it's raining, that's why I was doing the test the other night, last weekend, in the other in my trailer, because now I know if it's raining, we can still go live from in the trailer, and if it dies down, then we'll go back out and we'll do some flying. But praying, fingers crossed, we will have perfect weather the whole weekend, and we'll definitely get down with some flying on next week's show and have some fun shenanigans. I got some fireworks too to put on airplanes, but I don't know if that's probably a good thing to do at Muncie at the AMA grounds. They might frown upon that. In the song Arms of the Angel. You're right. That's exactly what would happen too. Yep, start a procedure and then I'd just be gone. I wouldn't be here anymore. That's pretty good. See you, Kenny. I'm surprised you're still in here, man. I'm surprised you're not sleeping. Rogers Aviation. You say linked in the pilot's lounge, Michael? How in the heck are they supposed to find that, man? Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get off this mofo. And like I said, I hope all of you guys have good weather tomorrow and get some flying in and have some fun. Kenny's about almost there. Me too, dude. I'm going to get some of this stuff loaded up and then my butt's going to be there too. Yes, sir. I'm going to pray that it's not super windy in the morning because that's going to kind of blow if it is. But the AMA will shit if you send up fireworks. If it's super late at night, who's going to know, though? Some late night shenanigans. And I'm not talking about sending them up. I'm talking about strapping some to some of these airplanes and flying with them on there. It's pretty cool. Night, Fred. Alrighty, well, I think we're going to get on up out of here. We'll see you guys all next week from the AMA grounds, so be looking forward to that. I'm going to try, I always say I'm going to go live like during the day at these shows I'm at, and then I'm always having fun and then forget or I'm flying. And so I'm going to try to go live like during the day from like my cell phone and walk around and stuff, but we'll see how it happens. But we will have the show next Saturday for sure. Live from the AMA grounds. So we're going to do some flying and have some fun. So we'll see you all there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll definitely remember to bring the yoga pants, Fred. And yeah, thank you guys all again for coming and stopping in and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. So we'll see you guys all next week. Bye.